Hey everyone, it's April here, giving you some evidence of Ron Paul lying to y'all. Ron Paul, as everyone who doesn't live under a rock knows, he's been continually promoting auditing the Federal Reserve Bank. He's been in Congress for over 35 years. How he can spew the same disinformation over and over and never discovering what I found in a simple search that took less than a minute is beyond me. The only way it's possible is that he is knowingly and willfully lying to you, all with a smile on his face. Okay, so here's the evidence that the Federal Reserve is and has been audited every year that Ron Paul has been in Congress. In fact, they've been audited before he was even born. And before anyone says, but Congress doesn't get to see it, I'm going to give you the evidence that they are actually given the audit. Okay, so I'm at the Federal Reserve Bank, or the FedReserve.org, or .gov site, sorry. All right, so let's go over to the search bar and type in Comprehensive Annual Financial Report, also known as a CAFR. Here we go. Search results. Amazing. Here we go. Federal Reserve System publishes what? What did they do? Okay, let's see if I can get this so you can read it. April 21st, 2010. For immediate release. What could this possibly say? The Federal Reserve System on Wednesday released the 2009 Annual Comparative Financial Statements for the combined Federal Reserve Banks, the 12 individual Federal Reserve Banks, the limited liability companies that were created to respond to the strains in financial markets, and the Board of Governors. This is a CAFR, folks. Okay, so let's go back down and let's see. Let's go down to, where is it? Oh, here's one of the Federal Reserve Banks, Atlanta. What would this say? It says information. It's a PDF. You can go through it. This is given to the Board of Governors of the Federal Reserve Bank. And this is done by an independent party. And they go through all the abbreviations. Okay, here we go. Here's some numbers for you. Assets. Let's get this up closer. I think that's about as close as I can get. Okay, you see gold certificates, special drawing rights, blah, blah, blah. These are done in millions. So it's not 1,385. These are in millions. So you've got to add a couple zeros there. You know how many, right? Okay, so here we go to total assets. And it's 216,183. And this is in millions. So this isn't 200,000. Okay? These are done in millions. Okay, so let's go over here. And I need to show you this one. The 96th annual report. See, Ron Paul's not 96 years old. This has been going on for the 2009 would be the 96th, 2010 is the 97th, 2011 will be the 98th annual report. Now, here we go. For those of you who say that Congress doesn't get to see this evidence, they don't get to see the audit. Let me get in here so you can see. This is from the Board of Governors of the Federal Reserve System, May 2010. This is to, who is that to? The Speaker of the House of Representatives. Folks, that's Congress. including Ron Paul. Pursuant to the requirements of Section 10 of the Federal Reserve Act, I am pleased to submit the 96th annual report of the Board of Governors of the Federal Reserve System. It's in the flippin' Act. So why does he keep saying, we need to audit the Fed? Because he's in on the game, folks. He's paid to tell you this. Tell a lie so many times, people will begin to believe it's true. Okay? So here's the contents. It's a big report. We're talking over 500 pages here. Here's all the Federal Reserve banks and the development in price services, currency and coin, blah, blah, blah. Here's the records. And let's keep going down. Okay. Keep going. It should be right down here. Oops, I went too far. Federal Reserve System. What's that say? Ron Paul, what does that say? Federal Reserve System audits. Audits of the Federal Reserve System. Board of Governors financial statements. Federal Reserve Bank's combined financial statements. These are the CAFRs, the Comprehensive Annual Financial Reports. He's lying to you with a smile on his face. That's what he's doing, folks. That's what he's doing. Clearly, he's bought and paid for to spew the lie that they're not audited. Now, I've also brought forth evidence that he's not honoring his oath in other videos. I'll leave the links here. One thing I'm always hearing from the Ron Paul fans is he's only one man. You know, just he knows what he needs to do, but he can't do it all by himself because he's only one man out of all the people in Congress. Great, wonderful. Well, considering this, one, he's not honoring his oath by ensuring Congress fulfills its duties, which I've given plenty of evidence for, and two, he clearly lacks the ability to lead Congress for all these years to ensure that they do not usurp powers or infringe upon our rights. And three, that he has continually lied to you, the American people, about the Federal Reserve not being audited. Based on those 3 points, do you really want that type of person as president? Now, I'm going to leave the links, well, a few of them, so that you can start looking at the CAFRs yourself. Maybe you can send them to Ron Paul and say, liar, liar, liar. Or say something other than, why don't you tell us this? How do you not know this? You've been in Congress for over 3 decades, and some chick on the internet found this information in less than a minute, taking the time to go to the Federal Reserve website and putting in the search, Comprehensive Annual Financial Report. It's simple. It takes less than a minute. All right, I'm so mad about this. Okay, well, I hope you all have a good day and really start using your noggins and quit taking the fluoridated water. Okay? We've gone from the Obama Kool-Aid, now we're on the Ron Paul Kool-Aid. Quit drinking it and start using some critical thinking. Enough's enough, folks. These people are not looking out for you. They don't care about you. They only care about lining their own pockets. Which, there's plenty of evidence that Ron Paul, congressman, is sold and traded on the Dun & Bradstreet. So go check that out too. Again, it will take you, what, a minute to get the evidence? Anyway, have a great day, and sorry for raining on the Ron Paul parade, but enough's enough. If you want to have your rights, you need to stand up and exercise and enjoy your rights and stop consenting to this BS. All right, have a good Thanksgiving holiday.